James Bond podcast.
Hey!
Hey!
This is a James Brondage.
James Bondage.
Statues and paintings are all
Who's
great
Domo?
works, but they
Say it.
pale in comparison to the circle of jerks.
Come on.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Circle of Jerks podcast. My name is Jay.
I'm Moneypenny.
And I'm Odd Job.
I'm Money Ronnie.
Ronnie Penny.
Nasty boy. You're every penny of it.
Right. So we all went to watch the James Bond No Time to Die. Last one, Daniel Craig's tenure. We all saw it last night. Within the last 12 hours, it's fresh in our minds. We slept on it. We all have thoughts on the movie.
I cried a lot.
Oh, really?
No, I'm joking.
I wish we had slept on Anna de Armas.
Oh, the most attractive girl in Hollywood, Anna de Armas.
Yeah, let's give a
She's
shout out to
good.
her. Just in case she's watching.
She was very gug in the movie.
And she was also very good.
Yeah, she was good in the movie.
Right. Before we get into it, can I just have a little minute? We saw it separately, right? The two boys saw it together. I saw it up in Dublin with my missus, and I just have a little fucking gripe.
Oh, he's a gripe.
Right?
He's
I have
a
a gripe, right?
Go
I want to
for
go
it,
off for a
Rodney.
minute.
Tell me your
I'm going to
gripe.
rant for 1 minute. So
Go off, Queen.
I went to the cinema, and there was a couple of lads in like United jersey, Manchester United Football Club, England, behind me. I was like, oh, they're going to be rowdy.
Bruh.
Then a family came in and sat beside us. I was like, oh, that family's going to be noisy, right?
Oh, no.
And then a family sat in front of me. There was 7 of them. I was like, they're going to be rowdy, right? And then to our right, I'm not joking you lads, 7 lads in their 30s came into the cinema. And I was like, they're enthusiasts. They're going to be grand. They were
Don't tell me they were the one.
They were making nice the whole way through the film, right? And I'm not going to, like, I know there's spoiler alerts and all this. I'm not going to spoil that. And at the end of every movie ever, there's a climax. And then after climax. So, like, you know, because you saw the movie last night. The last minute or so was a very, like, intense moment,
it's
right?
a very intense moment.
As soon as the intense moment ended and it went to the, like,
The
conclusion,
cutscene,
conclusion of the film, the lads were like, making fart, 30-year-old men.
God.
Making fart. I missed, that's what I was going to say to you boys. I haven't told these boys yet. I don't know what they talked about in the last 30 seconds of the film because I was telling the boys, shut the fuck up.
Oh, no.
Wait,
That's
so
horrible.
this is no spoiler, but when they were on the Walkman at the end, you didn't hear that?
No. So, you know, after,
No,
like,
when they were in the office.
in the
together.
office.
Yeah.
Oh, and they had the whiskey set down
Yeah,
and they clinked the glass off.
I don't know what they said because I missed it.
Oh, man, that's horrible.
Yeah, it's
That's
not horrible.
awful.
If you're of any age, I don't fucking care if you're a teenager. If you go to the cinema to see a film like that, or any film, and you talk while there's other people around, families around, couples, people having fun, like, I hope, I hope that, like, your father cheats on your mother with his brother, right? Does that make sense?
Right,
Also
yeah,
known as
you
your
do.
uncle, yeah.
And ruins the family dynamic. Your parents get back together, but it's always awkward at Christmas. I hope it ruins kind of the rest of your life, in a way.
Yeah, as in, if you pay your money to go to a cinema and you're there to enjoy it, don't fuck up someone else's night. That's what they're on.
Unless, right, it's if you're trying to do a joke or you're trying to, like, be that lad, then that's bad. But if you're just saying, like, have you got any popcorn left? That's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry,
Well,
no,
yeah.
no, no.
Yeah, quietly
You know what I mean?
doing something is fine.
Yeah. If your
'Cause
missus turns to you and
no,
says,
but
what's that
It's kind of like getting on a train and someone's playing their music really loud.
Yeah.
It's like nobody else wants to hear
I'm sorry.
only your group of
I'm
friends.
sorry as well. I've eaten too far into this episode too.
No, no, because I actually seen a lad in front of me, and I was like, sound bastard. His old lad comes back and he just goes, this is 5 years later. And I was like, that's grand.
Yeah, 'cause
you get
Jay-
away with
yeah,
that all
yeah.
day.
Jay came back into the cinema. He went for a piss at one stage. And he came back in and I just said to him, this is 5 years later, by the way.
Hilarious.
So anyway, spoilers are alert. This is it now. We're going
Yeah,
into
I'm
the
going to do
movie.
loads of...
Yeah. Spoiler alert. Turn off now if you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
So we're
If
talking
you don't
about
want the film ruined, leave now.
Yeah.
So straight up, yes or no, thumbs up, thumbs down.
Thumbs up.
I thought
100%.
it was an excellent film.
To be honest with you, I have a real affiliation to Bond. I love all the Bond movies, like I always have. But I think when Daniel Craig took over, everyone was saying, oh, he won't be a good Bond and all this kind of stuff. Casino Royale is my favourite movie, like, ever. I love it.
Yeah.
I think it's a perfect movie. I think all the movies after that, Daniel Craig has been brilliant because he made Bond go from this kind of jokey, kind of, kind of sexist,
Parody of
weird,
himself, yeah.
parody of himself into a proper action hero that you can
Yeah.
actually really enjoy. And it was epic, and it was a brilliant send off for him.
Yeah, it was a brilliant send off for him.
Why do you be saying send off, though?
Because the spoiler alert.
Yeah, well, look, we're getting into it now, but like for me, like the way they call back to Casino Royale with Vesper, they call back to like all the movies the whole way through.
There was loads of cute jokes in it, and they all hit hard. They didn't. None of them were corny. None of them were like, you know, the scene where at the end where there was the circular pillars and he turns around and shoots and kills someone.
Yeah,
But it doesn't show.
it was cool.
It was really cool, but it's cute. And it's also effective. It worked.
He done the shake and not stir thing, which he hadn't done until that film as well. And he done it with Ana de Armas in Cuba. It was perfect.
Yeah.
It's just they played everything they needed to play off. They actually gave him gadgets, which they don't usually do with the with the clock or with the watch and everything. So
they brought back
brilliant.
the gadgets big time in this film.
Yeah, it was huge.
It was
brilliant.
But lads, the first. Sorry, I think Jay. Sorry for interrupting. Do you know at the start, the first action scene where with the cars and the motorbikes in that Italian city or wherever it was, it was so engaging. I was revved up. My heart was beating so hard the whole way through it. It was so good.
And that's a prelude to the actual fucking movie itself.
You know what I actually thought about it? I thought, you know who I thought stole the show?
Yeah.
That fucking lad who was the bad guy in it, but not Christopher Walken. He was such
Do you mean
a
the
good
guy at the
bad
end?
guy.
No, Rami Malek.
Rami Malek.
was
He
very
stole
good.
it.
Yeah.
Because I seen him in the interviews.
Not Christopher Waltz.
No,
not Christopher Walken. Christopher Waltz.
Because I seen the like interviews and stuff like that. I was like, oh, that's going to be shite. And it was he like his geeky sidekick. And then I seen him as the bad guy. I was like, he's class.
And he's a great
He was
actor.
brilliant in it.
He's a great actor.
And you weren't afraid
He was
of
brilliant
him.
in Queen. He was brilliant in that. Sorry, I'm going to nerd out on this because I always do.
Yeah.
Like, there's a couple of things I want to hit on as well while we're saying it. Like, the way that, like, especially the way, like, they move Bond through, if you remember Spectre and all that, like, it made him feel human. The first time ever, he just wanted to settle down, have a family, or at least be with the one he loved. And then, like spoilers alert, but, like, he actually has a child.
Yeah.
Like, which is insane.
Yeah.
Like,
First time in a Bond
absolutely
film.
insane. Exactly. Like, you know, he feels like he's human for once, not this kind of just like play actor that's, you know, it was perfect. So it was. And like, I the one thing I would have said is they could have made his relationship with his daughter a little bit stronger.
Yeah.
Because I think it would have hit harder than what happened at the end.
It is funny because, like, as soon as she was introduced, the daughter was introduced, and it's played off like it's not his daughter. I knew straight away it was his daughter.
Oh, of course. And he did too.
Yeah.
Like, he's not stupid.
It is. It was fantastic.
And me and Nasty were saying when she got pushed onto the thing, we both know she was up the duff.
Yeah, because she grabbed her stomach.
She was foreshadowing.
We said
that
was
foreshadowing
pretty,
that she was. Yeah, exactly.
It's funny. I said that to Emer straight away when I was watching her. I was like, "Is she pregnant?" So she grabbed her stomach.
And she went to say something to him, and then he just pushed her on and said, "No, leave me alone." It was brilliant.
Yeah,
they had the cars like that second.
That old car.
I know the
Aston
DB5
Martins.
is unreal, but the second Aston Martin he had was even cooler. The black
it was way cooler.
It
That
was
black
amazing.
car was so much cooler.
It was savage, and that was from one of the early Bond films as well. They all were.
Yeah,
it was fantastic.
Yeah, but to be honest with you, you can talk about the cars, the gadgets, to get everything. You can talk about everything. I think it was a brilliant film. He looked so fucking cool.
Yeah,
had a Henley top on.
Yeah, but you fancy Daniel Craig.
Yeah, well, he's just so
hot.
cool. I love him. I think he's
cool.
brilliant. Like anyone said he's a shit Bond is dumb.
That's
he's
over.
The best Bond.
You're dumb.
If you think James.
All I'll say is right. The ending was clutch. Right, look, he died at the end. Everyone knows this. He died at the end. The reason what the twins were watching it was, and the reason they couldn't get it, why didn't you just jump off the island and live? He didn't want to live because you wanted to put the stuff. Your man had put the stuff in his bloodstream. If he goes near his family, he's dead.
Yeah.
So he said,
he was dead already.
Yeah. He said, I'd rather die.
They're dead. His soul's dead.
I'd rather die than live on. It's like my life's over, so I'm just going to end it here.
It was wonderful.
It
and
was
even,
perfect.
you know, as we were going back to like cute jokes in it, I was saying to the boys earlier, did you get a Batman reference? And you were saying,
oh, yeah.
So
no.
He's talking to Felix about, like, we're not the heroes anymore. And then James Bond turns to him and goes, well, if you live long enough.
Yes.
You see yourself
he says it's the Blowfield as well at one stage. He goes, if you live long enough, everyone's your enemy.
But then when he turned to Felix, it was a real, like, obviously reference to it where he, in Batman, he goes, you die a hero or you live long enough to become the villain. And that's what it was. But he just said, if you live long enough. And then he looked at him and they both smiled.
A quick thing as well, when Felix died, I don't know if anyone noticed it, but cinematography-wise, he died the very same as Vesper did.
Yeah.
He died in the water away from... Like, if you know Bond, that was brilliant by the director. It was absolutely perfect.
All these people he loved.
Yeah, it was...
and that's why he was trying to save him so hard.
He must hate water, because so many people of his loved ones drowned and died in water.
Yeah, and I said that the next Bond film should just be him jumping off the island and then Zoom calling his family and saying, I can't come anywhere near you.